Hey guys, Tat here. Welcome to my channel. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Evening, morning, nighttime, afternoon time, snack time, brunch time, nap time, whatever time it happens to be for you when you're watching this. Okay, this is going to be a quick little video. It's going to be a quick little tutorial. It's to basically how to do the tags for custom clothes, like for modded clothes and stuff, for the mod right here, Responsive NPCs. So I'm not going to go too much into this mod right here because this isn't like a showcase or review of this mod. It's just a little tutorial. But basically this mod, makes NPCs responsive. They respond to things like, if you're wearing a certain gang's clothing and stuff like that, then other gangs like become more aware of you, etc., etc. Here's a clothing system. If you're driving cars of like the opposite gangs or something, or your crystal coat can like reduces your detection rate, etc., etc. If you're watching this video, you probably are already using this, so I'm not going to go over this mod too much. But basically, the mod now, of course, supports Equipment EX, so you don't have to be using vanilla clothing. But unfortunately, modded clothing isn't recognized by the mod. So if you're like me, basically in Equipment EX, in like the default slots, I'll put things like body armor to increase my armor rating, or a helmet to increase like melee damage resistance or armor rating, or like a visor to increase quick hack upload time, stuff like that. But I don't really wear my outfits through that. I wear my outfits through the wardrobe system on Equipment EX. So this mod now supports Equipment EX, and you can decide what you want it to detect, whether you want it to detect Equipment EX or to detect the vanilla slots. So what I like to do is I like to put it onto Equipment EX, of course, but then when you have it on Equipment EX, unless you're wearing vanilla clothing inside of on your outfit, in your wardrobe through Equipment EX, then it's not going to pick up any kind of tags through your clothing. So it's not, the NPCs aren't going to react to the clothing you're wearing unless it's vanilla clothing. So this will be just a little tutorial on how to add tags to that. You can see here for mod authors, there's a thing here. It might be on the main page. For clothing modders, how to for the mod authors of modded clothing, how to add tags to it so that this mod will pick it up. But unfortunately, let's be a little bit realistic here. Most mod authors aren't going to go back through all their old clothing mods and stuff and start adding tags to their clothing and all that kind of stuff to make it work with this mod. So unless you do it yourself, your modded clothing isn't going to be picked up by this mod right here. So what I found is a really easy way to do this is we are going to be, in this tutorial, be using simple drops right here from NOLA Dreamers. And what this thing does is it adds two different drops. Basically, you can see here sweat or blood. You can either have sweat drops on your V's chest or blood drops. Now there's three different tags that you can add for the responsive NPCs, which is like a positive, annoyed, or fearful. And what I don't use the annoyed one because there's only two of these, but you can put this tag on anything. Can't even talk right now. Why we are using this, or why I like to use it, is because it's something that I can wear pretty much no matter what outfit that I'm wearing. It takes up, well, you can put it on any clothing slot you want, but it's the slot that it's on doesn't really, nothing else is really taking up that body slot. We'll see it when we get into game. So what I like to do is on the sweat one here, or the water, I like to put that as the positive. So no matter what outfit I'm wearing with Equipment EX in the wardrobe, if I have this right here, these water droplets or sweat droplets equipped, I'll be getting positive remarks from it. This is from walking NPCs. So as you're walking around, the NPCs that are walking around near you, it's how they respond. It's for walking NPCs. And then I like to put this one on the fearful, because like she's covered in blood or whatever, NPCs will act fearful. I don't use the annoyed, but you could put it onto anything you want that you might want to wear with just pretty much anything. but we're going to be using these two right here. So this is pretty simple to do. What you need to do is, after you install, say you're going to use that simple drops, you go into your games right here, and you can, after you install it, you're going to go into the R6, into tweaks, and then this one is NOLA Dreamers. So NOLA Dreamer, and then you're going to look for that YAML file right here, NOLA Dreamer drops YAML. And I've already edited this, but I'll show you what you do. So basically, let me move this from my other screen over here. Now you have the water drops right here, and you have blood drops right here. At the very bottom, this right here, you're going to add that on. So you're going to put tags with the colon, the space, you're going to put those brackets, positive reaction bracket. And then on the NOLA Dreamer drops one right here, you do the same thing. You put tag, space. I don't know if you have to have this space in between here, but I did it anyway, so it'd be lined up. I don't know anything about writing codes, program, nothing like that. So I just copying exactly the way it was. So I don't know if you need these spaces, but I put them anyways. But just copy how I have it. I know it works because I've already tried it. On this one, put tags, colon, space, the bracket, fear reaction. And then if you have something else, like maybe, I don't know, something that you could just put on no matter what outfit you're wearing, like maybe an earring or something, or a belly ring or whatever it is, you could go into that one and put the annoyed reaction. So you'd put annoyed reaction at the very bottom underneath everything. Or you could make, water droplets as a fear, but I just figured they kind of match, and then this one could be annoyed and you don't use the positive. It doesn't matter, but there's the three that you could use as positive that I know of. There may be more. The mod author of Reactive NPCs, if I'm wrong on that, go ahead and correct this video. But as far as I know, there's three tags, three reactions for NPCs to have: positive, fear, and annoyed. So I'm just using the two, but you can find another piece of clothing. You do the same thing as this, open up the YAML file after installing, and then just add tags, colon, space, bracket, annoyed reaction, bracket. And then anytime you put that article on in Equipment EX as a wardrobe piece, it'll make the NPCs that are walking start reacting. Okay, so that's how you're going to do it. Don't forget, after you do it, to, of course, save that. I've already done it. Let's just make sure I didn't goof anything. Yep, it's still there. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and enter into the game. So let's do that. And we'll do some walking around, and I'll show you how it works in game. Now, what I have noticed also is like the positive reactions, not all of them are going to be what you think. It's using vanilla voice lines that NPCs can say. So some of them you may not think are quite positive enough for something, but you can definitely tell the difference between what I have, which is feared, and positive. Some of the positive, they may tell you like, I'm not interested in you or something. I don't know exactly what they say, but you're like, that's not quite positive. But it's just the game classifies it as a positive reaction. So because it's flagged as a positive reaction, this mod's going to use it as one of the random ones that it can use. But this is the easiest way that I found to do this without, because otherwise what you'd have to do is you'd actually have to go in there for all of your clothing mods that you want to add the tags to. You'd have to go into each one of their YAMLs, and for each article, so like say it's a shirt and there's 5 different color variations, you'd have to do it for each color variation, add the flag or the tag that you wanted to add. I found this is the easiest way. This way, it doesn't actually matter what clothing I'm wearing, what outfit, like, oh, I want NPCs to be acting positively towards me, but this isn't really a very, let's just say, revealing outfit or something, but I would prefer they reacted like positive. Well, all you got to do is just throw on those water drops, and no matter what you're wearing, they're going to react positively towards you. So that's what I found is the easiest way to do this. Like I said, that way, no matter what you're actually wearing, they're going to react how you want them to react, just depending on switching out one item that really doesn't thought I crashed there. That really doesn't.
Lieutenant Sarah Kokoski, spokeswoman for the NCPD.
Yeah, it's kind of struggling a little bit.
Welcome to the show.
I have noticed whenever I try to record, if I'm running OBS with Cyberpunk, it's a little bit taxing. What was I saying here?
No carjackings or
Yeah, the game is really struggling when I'm running OBS. Okay, let's catch up a little bit. So what we're going to show now, man, I'm stuttering and all kinds over here. So let's just start running up to some random NPCs here and see. You can see I'm not going to hit talk. This is just seeing if people randomly say things. I think I know what's wrong. I think I clicked the wrong profile in OBS. And it's not doing game capture, it's doing screen capture. So I think it's capturing all my screens at the same time, and it's really crunching my game down a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and exit out and set the OBS correctly and see if that helps. I'll be right back.
It's not that.
Welcome back. My guest tonight is Lieutenant Sarah Kokoski, spokeswoman for the NCPD. Hi there. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Ziggy.
Okay, I am back. I don't know what happened there. I exited the game, and sure enough, I was on display captures instead of game capture, so it was capturing all my monitors. But there was two instances of the game running at the same time. I don't know how that actually happened. That it had the game was running twice. No wonder why I was all crunched down like crazy. Because I don't have the greatest system, but it's not wimpy by any means. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and start running up to some NPCs and see. I'm not getting any kind of reaction.
Checking them out?
Like I said, I'm not going to hit talk to them, but...
That's all. Oh, yeah?
Okay, now that I showed that when I'm not wearing anything, that would be like vanilla, how NPCs would normally react to you with nothing. So, if I go into equipment, again, you can choose to either have the vanilla slots or the right here under responsive NPCs. Do you want to have equipment EX slots? I have it as on. If you have it off, then it reads the vanilla slots here. If you have it on, of course, it's reading your wardrobe, what you're wearing in your wardrobe. Okay, so this is all the way at the bottom, so it's going to take forever because I got tons and tons of modded clothing. But we'll go ahead, we'll put on the droplets, whether that's, I guess they're called water drops, they look like sweat drops, either or. But the ones that should give us a positive reaction. And then we'll go by, and again, not hit X to talk to anybody, to see how they react to us. And they should be reacting positive. Like I said, I've already tested it, and it does work with changing the tags. Okay, so it puts it under body under. You could wear it as whatever, but this, like I said, this is something I chose because you could pretty much wear this with any outfit, and it's not going to make the outfit look goofy, you know? So let's put on the water droplets, and you can see that, yes, she does have them. You can barely see them there. They're very light, but this should be the positive outfit. Now let's go and start seeing how people react to us.
Why's everyone got it out for me?
See, now they're starting to react to us and I'm not hitting anything.
What you want?
See, you wouldn't think that's a positive reaction. It's just using the ones that the game is already flagged as positive responses.
Okay, what do you want? What do you want, friend?
That's a little bit more positive. She said friend.
I won't buy anything.
I'm not selling anything.
I can be anything you want me to be.
That's more positive.
You again. Oh, sorry. Never mind.
Aren't you cold? I could work with that.
Oh, that's pretty positive. Okay.
I need a nap. Just a short one.
Nap sounds good right about now, to be honest. Okay, now, let's go ahead and switch that to the blood, which I have as the fearful reaction. Again, I don't have anything for the annoyed, but you could put it as, you could, make anything you're annoyed, but just remember that if you could, otherwise, if you're not doing it this way, you're going to have to do all the articles of clothing and all your mods. But you could say, take, like, the yellow belly ring right here, and you could make that one annoyed, and then you could just wear this belly ring with any outfit, basically, and then you'd get the annoyed response. Just pick things that you can pretty much wear with any outfit and it doesn't really matter. That way you'd only have 3 articles of clothing. Like this right here, you'd have to do all the different colors for each of that version of the sweater, all these versions, if you wanted to have them tagged so NPCs would respond. If you're like me and have tons and tons of clothing mods, it's going to take you forever. But if you just have 3 dedicated articles of clothing that you can wear with anything, basically any kind of outfit, and it'll still look good and look okay, then you can just dictate, do I want NPCs being positive towards me, fearful towards me, or annoyed towards me, and just wear the corresponding thing and you're good to go. And that's the simplest, easiest way I found to do this without actually having to go in and do every single article of clothing, or waiting for the mod author of this one to flag all his stuff or tag it, the mod author of all these, well, they wouldn't do toenails, but the mod author of all these pants to put a tag on theirs. It would just take let's be realistic, it's never going to happen. So this way you can just do it to 3 articles. It's real quick, real easy, and you can just dictate, again, I do have body armor here. Like I said, I normally just wear like body armor, this kind of stuff in these, and I just only go off of my wardrobe. So now I can dictate how I want NPCs to react. So now she's got the blood droplets. Now they should be fearful.
I'm already having a shitty day. Don't make it worse.
That's pretty negative.
You a narc or something?
That's kind of negative.
Not a step closer.
That's kind of fearful.
No time for fools.
Hey, don't look at me like that. You want to play this way?
Shy, aren't you? Got your tongue?
Who sent you? My mother?
Do not come any closer.
Don't you know how this works? You gotta pay to play.
That wasn't too fearful, but again, this mod is just working within the vanilla system and what CDPR
Trying to trap me.
flagged their certain responses for. So this mod is just saying, okay, if this, if you have something flagged that people should be fearful towards you, it's just going to say use any response on NPCs that CDPR has flagged as fearful. So it's not the mod's fault. It's some of them, like I warned you before, some of them don't quite seem to match up, but
You still following me?
that's kind of fearful.
Are we going to the same place?
That's not very fearful, but it's not positive.
What you want?
But you can definitely tell the overall, like,
Not interested.
the overall difference between positive and fearful. There's a whole lot of positive things. The hookers are trying to proposition you, and all that, but when you're wearing the fearful stuff, it's a lot more negative. And again, that's the easiest way that I found, you know, to do this without going through all your mods and flagging every piece that you have, you know, putting a tag on it, or at least all the stuff that you like to wear quite regularly. This way you can just continue to wear anything that you want, create your outfits however you want, and then just have 2, like I do, or 3 different things that you just rotate through depending on how you want NPCs to be reacting towards you. And then we'll just take stuff off, and there it is. Now they're back to not responding at all, like they should be, because I don't have anything that the responsive NPCs is supposed to be picking up, or anything, because I'm not wearing any. Well, I have vanilla stuff on here, but it's set, as you saw in the mod settings, to read off of Equipment EX, not the vanilla settings or the vanilla slots. So I hope that was helpful for anybody. You can see that it's real quick. It's very easy to do. You don't have to go through and do all your clothing. You don't have to wait for clothing mod authors to go through their old mods and start adding tags to all their mods. You just have to pick 3 things. I think that those drops work really well because they're not very visible, and you can, you know, even without changing the slot that they're equipped to a slot you can see here that not many things use. And you can just dictate. Too bad there's not 3 of them, but, you know, you could just throw that on there. If I'm in the mood for people to be hitting on my V and being positive, I'll just throw on those. If I want them to be fearful and stuff, I'll just throw on the blood.
Why's everyone got it out for me?
Hold on. Do I know you? Nah.
Look, I'm waiting for a friend.
See, that one's not quite too positive, but again, that's not this mod's fault.
It's important that you're good. Hello?
Hello there.
¿Cómo estás?
That's very positive. See, now the hookers are hitting on me again.
Oh, don't bug me, kid.
That one's kind of not. I guess she's busy eating.
Have I not seen you somewhere before?
Tell me about your fantasies, honey.
Definitely positive from that one. Okay, so I think that's long enough. I wanted to keep this as a short tutorial just to show how to do it. You can see it's very easy. Just pick 3 articles of clothing that you can pretty much wear with any other outfit that you put together that won't clash with it. You know, it's your taste. You can wear whatever you want, of course, you know, but in your opinion, does it clash with any outfit that you're wearing? And just, you know, whether it be an earring or a pair of glasses, just whatever, add those flags to those 3 things that you want, and then just rotate between those 3 things on how you want NPCs reacting. And now you don't have to wait for mod authors to tag all their clothing. And you don't have to go through and do it all yourself. And just make sure in your mod settings under responsive NPCs that you have it set to Equipment EX slots. And then equip whichever thing you have tagged using the wardrobe system in Equipment EX. Not the vanilla slots here, but into the outfit system wardrobe. Just equip it in here, and there you go. You are good to go. Okay, I hope that helped anybody. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask. Don't forget to endorse the mod. It really helps them. Thank you, and I hope to see you on future episodes.
Well guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please smash that like button and also consider hitting that subscribe button. Again, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in future episodes.